Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Greetings to you and welcome. My name is Brant. Sherry is here too. She's the show's producer. And Scott hit us up on Twitter and said, I just binge listened to 5 of the Brant and Sherry Oddcast podcasts on my flight from Indy to Atlanta. So I guess back to back to back.
Okay.
He said, I'm pretty sure the rest of the week will be downhill from here. That was nice for him to say that. Yeah, the human brain, after 5 of our podcasts, back to back to back.
What happens to it, do you think?
There's disorientation. It's kind of a vertigo sensation. And then you go through kind of an existential crisis.
Sure.
And then you acquire some superpowers.
Oh.
And then just an overwhelming sense of peace.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
if you can just maintain through that first part.
Thank you for listening to all those. Got a note here. Dear Mr. Unoffendable, this is from Brittany. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Anyway, I wrote this book about anger and forgiveness called Unoffendable. She said, my friends and I were reading it, and we agree it's good. It's good when I'm alone at home or in my car. It's good when I'm with my Bible study ladies at church. But then I go outside where the jerks are.
Yes.
Today a dog bit my friend. What? Now what, Mr. Unoffendable? Your principles would work so much easier they would be so much easier to enact if I lived alone on a mountain. She wrote. And that's so true, Brittany.
I was going to say, it's honest and it's real.
Right. And that's why my next book is called, I Think I'm Going to Go Live Alone on a Mountain. So I think you'll enjoy that one.
Yeah, you'll have everything covered at that point.
As well. She was kidding. And we went back and forth about this too, but it's like, it is true. I mean, this is the problem, right? We all like forgiveness in theory. When it comes down to the hard work, she's like, but it's really hard. Yeah, I know, it's so hard. It's exactly what you'd expect, though, if Jesus wanted us to do something like pick up our cross every day and deny ourselves. I mean, that sounds really, really difficult. And I think sometimes we wonder, what's he really talking about? Here you go. This is it. What kind of humility that it takes to let the inexcusable go, to actually forgive people and drop anger when they're not entitled. Like, they didn't even apologize. It's excruciating. It takes total self-denial, and it takes emptying yourself out and reminding yourself of what God has forgiven you for. It's not easy. That is the frustrating thing, honestly. It's like they didn't apologize. They didn't say they're sorry.
And
they still think they're right.
Yes, there's no acknowledgement. Sorry if I sound a little edgy with it, is because
No,
I am going through it. But it's not only not an acknowledgement of wrongdoing, but a declaration of being right.
Right.
And just a stubbornness.
Right.
And now I still have to cover that. That can only be done when I think of how Christ has covered me. There's no other basis for it.
That's the only resource. You know, that's the funny thing. Like when I did like the TED Talk, or I talked to groups that are not Christian per se. Like ultimately I have to tell them, because they can see the advantage of forgiveness and letting go of anger just physiologically. It's advantageous. What God told us to do, to forgive, is advantageous for everybody, whether they believe or not. But like the only resource I have to draw on is that God forgave me for inexcusable stuff, for darkness. And I mean, that's Jesus saying, hey, yeah, you haven't murdered somebody, but you've thought you hate somebody, or you haven't done this in your marriage, but you thought about it. You wanted to, you just didn't have the opportunity or what. Like he levels this moral playing field, and there's nothing like, look, that's the only resource I can draw on. Your computer password could be really helpful to you spiritually. I know that sounds really goofy, and maybe it is.
Okay.
But it makes sense. As many times as you have to enter in your computer password or variations of it for the 18 billion different websites and bank accounts and everything else, and even to log onto your computer and all that sort of stuff, why not enter in something that makes you think about something good? Like just an idea. I'm not saying this is my password, because everybody will try to.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be typing in Unoffendable over on your laptop, see what happens.
Okay, but one guy, it's like, forgive her.
Ooh.
Forgive her 12:16 or whatever about his boss.
Wow. Yep.
I think it's really smart.
I do too.
It could be any combination of numbers and wingdings and, whatever, signs and exclamation points or whatever, but something like that. As long as you're going to repeat something that's kind of a personal thing to remind you of something really good, might not be a bad idea. I've heard another really good idea for passwords is to come up with a sentence.
Okay.
And then just take the first letters from that sentence. So maybe it's, I want to forgive more. Mm-hmm. So it'd be IWTFM, and then maybe a number or something.
Oh, wow. That's really good, too.
Yeah, then you can borrow from that sentence, and it's hard for people to crack, too.
I do that. Like, if I hear a message and I'm like, and it resonates with me and I don't want to forget it, I'll take one word from that and just use
good.
that. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, Sherry's already doing this. So people might be able to crack mine.
Okay.
It's something about, Sherry doesn't always mean that. So it's SDAMT. And that's a good reminder for me to be more graceful. Hopefully you're okay with this. It's a personal thing, but hopefully you're okay with me talking about it. So I have a hard time praying consistently, but I started a few months ago, I guess. I don't know. I started doing a prayer walk in the morning. It's like 9 or 10 minutes. And I just go for a walk. It's the same route. And I just decide, okay, I'm going to pray. And my mind drifts, but I'll go right back to it. And then my mind drifts, I'll go back to it. It's really helped me. Really, really helped. And one of the things that's really helped me with this, and I'm saying this to encourage you in case you struggle like I do with prayer. The morning thing, even though I've never been successful until now with even doing a morning prayer ever, it's the walking that helps. Mm-hmm. I got to be moving. That's what helps. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it helps me the rest of the day remember and sense that I'm not alone. Mm-hmm. Because I've started the day with that conversation. So the rest of the day, I just don't have this sense. I could be in a cave and I wouldn't feel necessarily lonely because I already opened this conversational door.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so again, I throw that out there because I've always struggled with this and I'm learning. But there is something about that, like getting the day started with the recognition that I'm using my body and my voice. I'm not talking loudly, but I am talking out loud as I'm walking around. And I'm recognizing it's not just me here. Okay, sci-fi question for you. We love sci-fi questions here. You can kick them around with your friends. We have an alien that is willing to make you a deal. He can do this. He will give you 1 IQ point, increased intelligence, if you will give up your favorite grocery store. Just shop somewhere else. 1 IQ point of intelligence, Ashley. So your favorite go-to store, you could never use it again, but 1 IQ point.
No deal.
You're not going to take it? You're
not? So
Just go to another one.
Maybe I need the IQ point to make this decision. I don't know. But
Just go to another store. You must really love your store.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I get groceries one place, and I love what they have. I'm in and out, and there's not 15,000 other things to distract me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you know what? The reason I ask this question is because I know that we have an affinity for our go-to grocery stores.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Right.
Yes, I do.
My wife comes home the other day, and she was like, you know what I just love? I'll go ahead and say it. Mm-hmm. The store that she shops at is the Walmart grocery store. Mm-hmm. She comes home, she's like, you know what? I just love that Walmart.
I feel the same way. There's something about Walmart. They did it that on purpose.
And then you get really angry when you go to another Walmart. Does that happen to you?
Yes.
You're like, excuse me, Walmart.
Yes.
No, this is not where this belongs.
What is the pharmacy doing over there? This is confusing.
Okay.
Ashley, maybe you heard me talk about this. Do you remember me talking about my idea for a grocery store chain called McCrunchies? Do you remember that at all?
I don't think I remember that.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, it's a grocery store chain idea, but it would solve all of that trying to find stuff issue because it would index everything from left to right, from soggy to crunchy. So whatever item whatever item it is that you want, let's say you're like, I want some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes.
Well, that's going to be way over on the right because that's a crunchy product.
Yes.
If you were like, hey, I want some
pudding,
bottled water, that's going to be way over on the left, and pudding will be right next to that. Yogurt, that kind of stuff. And then you start to get to the mushy middle, and then as it gets crunchier, it's over on the right. You always know where something is.
Where's the meat going to be?
What kind?
Like ground beef.
Is it frozen?
Yes.
Like all the way on the right.
That's considered crunchy.
Yeah. It's frozen. See, this is not that hard.
That's ridiculous.
All right. No, you're ridiculous.
The ground beef is crunchy. It's on the right. Oh my goodness.
Do they still make Hamburger Helper? Do they still do that?
Yes, they do. It's one of the
yep.
it's one of the rare things I can actually make.
It's good.
It is good. I can put that ground beef in there. I can get the other stuff. That used to be one of my go-tos.
Do you ever have that, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but my husband and kids love it. So, and like Sherry said, I can cook it.
Yeah.
So that's what matters.
Yeah, I had a hankering for it last night. I told my wife.
Did you?
Like, yeah, because I think it's so salty.
Yeah.
It's just extraordinarily salty.
Oh, you just pour it. That little packet is just salt that you pour in there over whatever else you put in there. And it was so cheap,
Yes.
so we had it all the time. And my mom would call it casserole, which we know it's not
So did
casserole.
mine.
We see the big hand with the smile on it. We know it's Hamburger Helper. Yeah, we making casserole tonight. Okay.
Put some. Gonna make some salt and beef casserole tonight. Some pasta-like things in there too, if you're interested. You can pick those out if you want. You can pick them out. It's kind of funny. One of our sponsors gave me a T-shirt. I don't know how common this phrase is for a lot of people, but if you follow current events, there's a thing that's going out there called debanking.
Okay. I haven't heard it.
Banks both in Europe and the United States have said to certain people, like, yeah, you're not allowed to bank here anymore
Oh, wow. Okay.
because we don't like your point of view in life or whatever.
Okay.
So it's called debanking. America's Christian Credit Union gave me a T-shirt that says "Debank yourself,"
Okay.
which I think is pretty funny
Okay.
because it's like, hey, I don't have to do major corporate banking like I have been doing, or I could do this as well. But
Yeah.
so they have all the normal like bank services and stuff, and we found them to be wonderful.
They're awesome.
Yep, and their motive has always been for decades, like how can we join together and fund stuff?
Yeah.
So whereas the profit would have gone to who knows what, it's actually going to missions and ministries and some really good stuff. So if you're interested at all, and it helps the show if you do this, go to branthansen.com, scroll down, and then click on the America's Christian Credit Union. We'd totally appreciate it if you would. Don't know if you have a dog or not. I've been watching the Caesar 911 show. That's on Netflix. It's the dog whisperer.
The dog whisperer guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real interesting. So dogs, when they get angry, imagine this. I'm thinking about this because I think it reminds me of us. But the dogs get real angry, and a little move he does, he'll be standing side by side with the dog, and they're looking straight ahead. He'll do this little move with his like leg, where he'll reach behind his leg with his other foot and then tap the dog on the hindquarters so that the dog doesn't see it coming. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a sly move. But when the dog's like "Arr, arr," getting worked up, he does this little tap move. The dog doesn't see. Dog turns around like, who just touched me on the back?
Right.
And they get distracted. He says, well, what happens is it resets their brain. You need to reset your brain. And I know, I was like, you know what? That's so true. And it's true with anger, too. Our own cortisol spikes, the adrenaline, the stuff we feel threatened. We can't sleep like that, that's for sure. I mean, we get worked up, and we need a brain reset. We need some sort of restore button, like a reboot. It works really fast with dogs. I know it's harder for us, but the principle's probably still the same, where you go back and refocus on what you're thankful for. It's a brain reset. Look what God forgave me for. An awesome sci-fi question to kick around with your friends. Imagine aliens give you a deal. We have Joe on the phone. So, Joe, here's the question for you that aliens want to offer you. They will give you 1 IQ point of intelligence. That's about 1% for a typical person. Increased intelligence. If you will just give up your grocery store, your favorite grocery store. You just can't shop there again. You just have to switch grocery stores. That's it. You know?
Only 1%.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a good grocery store.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I was asking this, because I've noticed how attached people get to their particular store.
True. Or you want to haggle here? What would you give it up for? You want a counter offer?
I'll take a counter offer. Do you have one?
All right.
Come on, aliens.
1 IQ point and a 1997 Honda Accord. If you will give up your favorite grocery store, so it's a set.
I don't know. Maybe we have a 2009 Honda Accord, so
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we have a nice little family of Hondas.
Okay, they're a little frustrated because you're saying maybe, and they want like an up or down.
Okay, yes, I would do it. I'll do it.
An Accord and some intelligence, additional bonus.
1997.
They asked people about their biggest financial regrets. Number one was getting one of those timeshares.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and her siblings did that.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Ooh.
That became a
yes, a regret.
real regret.
Yes, of mine.
I regretted that, but I really regretted. At the time, it seemed like a good idea, but I actually had my timeshare tattooed on my forehead.
And it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Right.
But in retrospect.
I thought about it a long time before I had it tattooed.
And now.
It's like,
yeah, not so much.
You know what? I regret that. To cut through the media landscape, which is what we're trying to do. I mean, I'm trying real hard.
I know you are.
Because I'm in the
Brant.
media landscape.
I know. We are here on this landscape.
You have to have hot takes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is not where I saw this
No,
going.
it's
but
true.
Okay,
so
no,
I'm going to
fine.
bring a hot take. That's my music.
Okay.
When you know, Brant's going to
Other people
fire off an opinion.
But Brant, other people in the media landscape don't announce
Right.
announce their hot take with this type of music.
So here's
but-
my hot take.
Okay, here we go.
Triscuits.
Right. What?
Way underrated. People don't talk about them. I just saw that Triscuits trying to become the unofficial state snack of Michigan. And then I was like, you know what? People don't talk about Triscuits. They're really, really good. My opinion.
That's your hot take?
Yeah. Real good. Wildly underrated.
What do you think people will argue with you about? Because that's the hot take. You take an extreme position,
Right.
and then people go crazy on the other side.
Oh,
What's the crazy argument?
The Triscuits are wildly overrated. People are going to be up in arms about
my
this.
goodness.
You watch. Woo, I said it. There, it's out there. Oh, it's true. If you just started listening to the show, you need to know something behind the scenes, and that is, producer Sherry's got no idea what's coming. I prepare like a fine chef.
Sure.
I prepare the content for the program, and then I array it before
Yes.
you and Sherry at the same time.
At the same
Right.
time, in real time. So you just had a hot take.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that could prepare me for a Triscuit hot take.
Right.
Usually I try to prepare myself. Oh, where would Miss May go?
Yeah, actually, I got a
mentally.
wild opinion that it started
Yeah.
with the word Triscuits.
So if you were shocked at home or in the car, I just want you to know
She's on the same
we're
ride.
all in this thing together.
We're all in this thing together. I'm leading this wild ride off the rails. Jesus is so genius. We talk about this a lot, but people don't think of him as genius. They should.
Yeah.
And all the other wonderful things that he is. I've been memorizing this scripture mainly because I have this app and I get points for memorizing scripture. So I
Yes.
picked a short one. So it's easy points. Trying to get caught up with Ashley and Khalil. They're my next two on the scoreboard.
They're winning right now.
They're beating me.
Okay.
But I'm memorizing Matthew 5:41. It's short, to the point. Jesus said this: if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. In the process of memorizing this very short thing, it really makes me think through it. If someone forces you, you don't have a choice. You have to go 1 mile. Then go the extra mile. He's showing that what other people do doesn't have to determine your behavior. And he does that in a million different ways. Like he's saying it many times in that same talk. Like someone hits you in the face, you turn the other cheek. Like you don't dictate my behavior. If I hit you back, you started that.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, what am I, an animal?
Right.
Someone forces you to go 1 mile, you show them, you go an extra mile. This is a way to freedom. It's just so genius. Question, were your parents uncool to you when you were a teenager? There's a survey here. 1 in 4 parents think their kids see them as very uncool.
Only 1 in 4?
Only 1 in 4. I think we're being naive here.
I was going to say.
But the
seems a
good news
little low.
is, don't try to be cool.
Yeah.
They don't need more people trying to be cool. Everybody's trying to be cool. Don't try to be cool. It's just, not even if you're a parent.
Yeah.
Enough cool. We got enough cool.
We need wise wisdom.
Right. We need some
Yeah.
wisdom. We need some authenticity coupled with actual wisdom.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just authentically foolish, but wisdom and being real and being dangerously uncool. Look, I've been in one of these places. I don't think they're that bad. I don't understand. I think
What
they're
is
real
it?
nice. Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, yeah. My mom really loves it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm not trying to do a commercial for it one way or the other, but it's like,
Who is saying?
well, there's a
that it's
thing
not?
going around on social media. This one lady is like, oh, I told him forget it because on our first date, we went to the Cheesecake Factory. I refused to get out of the car. Like,
Really?
it's nice in there, man. I've been in there. They have like nice colors and lights and stuff.
it's very
a big
enjoyable.
menu. This is really brilliant. Sherry, you should say this, but she was just telling me, producer Sherry, like one way to deal with when you're feeling judgy is to confront yourself. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, I had to do it. Someone had done something that I thought was really ridiculous. Not just I thought, it was really ridiculous
Yeah.
what they did. And I felt myself doing that. How could they? Why would they? And then I had to think about how many times I have made a really stupid decision. And not just stupid decision, in direct rebellion of what I know is best for me and what God says is best for me.
Yeah.
I've done that quite often. So who am I to say that to that person? And so I had to really think of a specific instance. And that's the thing, right? We don't like the specific
Time when I needed forgiveness.
Yes.
From God.
Yes. And is there an area right now? And ask God for forgiveness and then pray for that person that I was just about to judge, because at the end of the day, we're the same.
You know how it is. Sometimes we have to really pause
Yes.
in the midst of the stuff that, we might be dealing with in our
And
personal.
then other things happen.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Just been interrupted
Just
by
get into it already.
breaking animal news. We have news that's delivered over the wire that I get. Yep, the wire services.
Do we pay for that? I didn't even know we had a budget for a wire
AP,
service.
UPI, all those old
You have
wire
to pay for
services
that.
are still going. And this, wondering what the reaction is going to be. Heartwarming, maybe? Dogs are capable of understanding what you say to them, according to this research.
I think most people think that. Don't you think Cozy knows what you're talking about?
You know what? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. This
Okay.
isn't heartwarming to me.
Why?
She's just plain ignoring me. I suspected that, but I didn't want to know it for a fact. Like, so, you do understand.
Oh, no,
You're just
I
not
heard
going to
you.
do anything about it. Just a little reminder here. I saw this because they talked about the next time we have a Friday the 13th. But I saw the stats of people who think there's something like it's an evil day.
Yeah.
Just from superstition. I know we're coming up on this Halloween holiday. Some people are like October 31st is an evil day. You know what? Friday the 13th belongs to God. Just like Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th. And on and on. They're all his. Same thing with October 31st. Just a little reminder. Yeah, that's his day. All of it. His day. Every day. He makes it happen. Everything good and beautiful, he makes it happen. He owns that. Hypothetical ideas here. Who do we have on the phone here?
Lizzie's on the phone.
The aliens will give you more intelligence by 1 IQ point. They will give you an IQ point for the rest of your life if you will give up your favorite grocery store and just use a different one.
No.
Wow.
What?
Hard no.
You will not
Hard
give up your
no.
grocery store? Just go to another one. Lizzie.
So I have a lot of dietary restrictions, and so I have one store that is just really phenomenal about having options for me.
You're not the first person to say no, so that's
Okay.
interesting. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
thought people would have said no.
Well, they're going to
Well,
make
and
it.
I mean, what is the tangible difference of 1 IQ point?
That's
Could you
a
give
great
me an
question.
Example, Brant?
Yes.
Well, I'll give you an example.
Please.
Well, okay.
This is good.
If I had an additional IQ point,
Okay.
our show would be better. It would be more. The words would.
Thank you for this
Yeah.
example.
Yeah. See, I need it. Be more, better, gooder
Gooder
communicators.
words. Words gooder.
Communicate. Good.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.